Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is PJ's Thriving, and I am all about self-empowerment, awareness, learning, and growing. This video is because I keep talking about self-empowerment in all of my videos and all my social media. I just want to touch base on it. So self-awareness, it's what it is, why it's important, how to get it. At the end, I'll touch just a little bit personally why I'm in it. So let's just get right into it. It's not going to be a very long video. I just want to help bring awareness to it. Self-awareness is a precursor to self-empowerment because it gives you a realistic assessment of yourself. It's self-awareness to know your strengths and your weaknesses and which parts of yourself needs to improve. So self-empowerment means to gain understanding of how you operate, and it means that you're in control of your life and setting goals and making positive changes. It's about having self-esteem and confidence. It's understanding your own self and having beliefs in yourself. Self-empowerment means having the confidence to ask for help if you need it. It means that you take charge of your life and you are being responsible for your own decisions. It's important because with the right tools and mindset, self-empowerment can and will change your life for the better. Remember that self-empowerment isn't about being selfish. It is about honoring who you are and making choices that respect yourself. Self-empowerment, it just helps you boosting your self-confidence in your mind and your mind power. Like, one, need to love yourself. How could you love somebody else if you don't know what it's like to love yourself and love yourself unconditionally? Exercise and keep yourself fit. Eating healthy so you don't have a bunch of health problems. You need to set goals for yourself so you have something to work for, something to work toward and be able to accomplish. And don't be afraid of failure because it's just part of life, and that's how you learn. You also need to surround yourself with positivity. So if you have nothing but negative people around you and it's negative all the time, that's just the whole atmosphere. It's just demeaning. And as you start to weed out those negative people and negative situations and it starts to turn positive, before you realize it, your whole life, your whole atmosphere has changed for the better, and it's positive. Just something that you work for. It's also building and getting yourself to a place where you really truly feel self-empowered. If you've watched any of my videos or my channel, then you know that I am an adult survivor of childhood trauma, child abuse. And the one thing that a lot of people don't like to talk about is abuse. But abuse leaves us with a sense of, I'm not good enough. As a child, we learn, whether it's from a child or any type of abuse, we learn that we're not good enough. I mean, why in the world would somebody treat us so bad if there wasn't something wrong with us? I mean, that's our mindset. If you don't have good counseling and early on, then as we become adults, that same mindset stays with us. And it just tears down our lack of confidence and our ability to succeed and be successful. A change of mindset that adults who have been abused have to work through. It's a struggle sometimes that we go through, and it revisits us from time to time. Abuse is what people don't like to talk about. It's the ugly side of life. And unfortunately, the people that are affected by abuse is just an enormous amount of people. Even though I had counseling and group therapy and classes and trauma intervention, there's still certain things that happen in my life that just kind of, it's like a trigger, kind of sets me back a little bit. Now, years ago, I cut all my family out, so the negativity and the abusers were gone altogether. And where I'm at in my relationship with my husband and financially and stability, I'm good. But emotionally, there's just triggers, because in the last few years, some of my family and abusers have come back into my life and even moved around. It's just unsettling for me, and there's some things that I'm just regrouping myself emotionally, because the trigger and the emotions, that it's kind of like a roller coaster ride, and I'm just not comfortable with that. So I'm doing what I have to take care of myself, and it is through self-empowerment, awareness, and just getting back grounded into taking care of myself and distancing myself from the turmoil and negativity and the abusers. I'm not living in the past, but I don't want to live with the emotions from the past. So I'm just focusing on myself. And that is what my whole channel is about, in all aspects, whether it's my weight loss, taking care of myself physically and mentally, and just me finding my inner peace. So I thank you for watching the video. And if you know somebody that is struggling and going through some of the same things, by all means, share my video. Let them follow along. If you would, leave a comment. Tell me what your thoughts are. Anything, a thumbs up, an emoji, and like my video, subscribe, follow my journey, and I'm just most appreciative that I have somebody that's gonna listen. Thanks, guys.